I'm Dan. This is Bloke on a Bike. This is my new friend Ian. Say hi, Ian. Okay, maybe not. But we're not here to talk about that. Let's get into it. Woo! So you've got over those hurdles and you're cycling to work every day. But surely there's more to cycling than just commuting. Of course there is. The organised events, big solo rides, fundraisers, charity rides. And I've taken on the challenge of doing a fundraiser. The idea is I'm doing 180 miles over 2 days. Go from Barry Island, Gavin and Stacey in it, all the way up to Prestatyn. So with 2 young kids, a wife who works weekends, where am I going to find time to actually train? My answer is extend those commutes into work. So now I'm doing about between 30 and 40 miles a day. Not every day, but I'm getting a few of them in. And hopefully getting a couple of long rides. So my idea was to raise money for my daughter's dance troupe. Now they're just a little community dance troupe. They're, well, specifically Morris dancing. Not that kind of Morris dancing. It's not bells and wood on wood, maypoles and all that malarkey. I suppose it's like Irish troupe dancing. Either way, makes her happy. And as much as I love my daughter, it's not about raising money for Viscaria 100%. It's not. It's a chance to challenge myself, really. I think it's important to challenge yourself, to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Like the route breakdown is day 1, 105 miles, day 2, it's about 80 miles. It's terrifying. But I like the idea, as I said, of challenging myself. This fundraiser gives me an opportunity to step up my training and step up the miles I put in and helping me on that journey back down to 65 kilograms. And it's exhausting. It's bloody exhausting. There's something about doing 2 20-mile rides as opposed to 1 40-mile ride. I'm more than sure there's some science dude or dudette that could tell me why. But maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe it's just my old bones can't deal with the miles. But then, am I willing to accept that I'm just getting old? Nope. Living in Warrington certainly makes it easier when it comes to training longer rides, because a few miles in any direction. I live in pretty much North Warrington, Orford, if you know where that is. And a few miles in any direction, and I'm in the countryside. And it's just breathtaking sometimes. So the only thing that I can't get in on these training rides now is hills. And let's face it, Wales isn't exactly flat. So I think I'm going to need all the help I can get. The route I've chosen is, I think it's the flattest I could get it, and it's still about 8,000 foot of climbing over 2 days. 8,000 foot. I'm gonna die. I found that managing my own expectations is probably quite important. So I'm not going into this ride thinking I'm gonna do it in a certain amount of time. I'm just gonna go into it knowing that I'm gonna finish it. And that's enough. A few years ago, when I was more active and cycling more, I did a couple of sportives. There are 2 100-kilometer rides in the Lake District. And I just went too hard, too quick. And I had this idea that I was gonna do it in 4.5 hours. And I absolutely blew myself. It was so tough. And now, I don't really want to do them again. So I wouldn't want to come out of this ride with that same mentality. I want to do bigger challenges after this one. So, pro tip from a non-pro. Don't think you're all that, basically. I hope other people see this and take on that progression from riding a few miles into work to challenging yourself into riding 180 miles over a couple of days. It is achievable, and I hope that other people join me on a similar journey. Challenging yourself every day. And it is a challenge. It should not be overlooked that even just getting on the bike to go to work is a challenge, let alone taking on a longer ride. So if you do get into that habit of cycling, exercising regularly, don't forget how far you've come. Because you'll be surprised.